I have no real explanation for what this is. There's weird things in the desert.
Oh! I don't like the way it moves.
Look how close Jeff's getting.
All right, we're gonna try to get this thing zeroed in on some stars. Jupiter.
I think that's Jupiter, I think.
I mean, we are in the middle of nowhere. We were on a backcountry dirt road.
We are the Rhodes Rules Family, and these are our travel adventures. We invite you along with us to explore our amazing world, discover your own passions, and inspire your own dreams of travel and discovery.
We are driving around our campground that we're staying in this week, and it's really not a campground. It's more of an RV park or a RV resort.
It is part of the National Recreation Area here at Lake Mead. It is very nice.
It's incredibly nice. They have lots of rules about stuff outside and stuff under your RV, and I'm glad they are because
it makes for a nicer appearance.
Yeah. And I will say, as far as camps that we have stayed at, this place has an amazing view from our window on the side of our RV at our dinette. We were looking out over Lake Mead today, the mountains, the desert mountains in the background. Oh, it was awesome.
Indescribable.
It was truly beautiful. As far as cleanliness and the views, this is number one so far.
Oh yeah.
In 2.5 months or whatever of our trip.
Yep.
Highly recommend
Lake Mead RV Village.
The RV Village. Now there's a campground over here. I don't think they have hookups or whatever, but the RV Village at Lake Mead, highly recommend.
It's fairly inexpensive.
Especially for the area.
$225 for the week.
That's awesome.
For 7 nights.
Full hookups.
Yeah.
Cable, which we don't even connect to the cable.
I don't even know
laundry facilities, bathroom facilities, very clean showers.
And it's very close to Hoover Dam. It's close to many hiking trails.
Some jeeping trails, which we're about to go check out a Jeep trail. And also it's, what, 30 minutes from downtown Vegas?
Oh yeah, I think it was 33 minutes from the airport, right?
Yeah. Awesome location, highly recommend. If you're coming to the Vegas area, the Mojave Desert area, this is the place to check out. I'm pretty pleased that we chose this one.
Yes, 5 stars for sure. Lake Mead RV Village. That was our first off-road adventure, the Gold Strike Pass Road.
We may have gone a mile, maybe.
Jeff's pretty happy, got to put the Jeep in 4-wheel drive.
And I'm gonna be completely honest. I've been off-road in Louisiana hundreds of times. Mud and all that good stuff. If you're gonna trail ride out here in Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico,
Utah,
Colorado, it's different. It's rocky. This trail was very gravelly. We got up to a very steep incline. The trail ended because we took an offshoot, and so I had to back down a pretty steep incline. I'm not accustomed to that, so sliding down a little bit, it had some pucker factor to it. And I'm not accustomed to this, and I know my limitations, and I will say I was a little bit nervous. For an experienced off-roader, that's cake. For me, I was a little bit nervous, just a little bit nervous. So I'm glad we did that because it cut our teeth on some trails out here because we plan on doing a whole lot of trail riding over the next month. It's a lot different when you watch folks doing this on YouTube. It looks a lot easier than it actually is. So I'm just telling you right now, if you're not experienced, you don't know what you're doing, you better be careful. We'll see how it goes.
Take your time.
Yeah,
That's
the
big
thing is,
Just
don't
take
get
your time.
fast. Don't try to get in a hurry. Just take
And
your
know
time.
your limits.
And definitely know your limits.
Well, we came to visit Hoover Dam today, and unfortunately, it is closed.
Another victim of COVID-19.
Yes, we were not expecting that.
I mean, you can go to a casino, lose all your money out there with about 1 million other people. But you
Yeah.
can't drive over the Hoover Dam. Come on. I'm a little bit bitter about that. I haven't been upset about much on this trip because I understand COVID's got things shut down. But outside activity, shutting those things down makes no sense whatsoever to me.
Like there was a sign that said Hoover Dam closed, but we went ahead and drove up there anyway because we were thinking surely the visitor center is closed, but maybe we can still at least drive over it. Nope, you can't even get through the gates. We're a little disappointed.
Since we couldn't see the dam, we wanted to find something to do. So we decided to come south along the Black Canyon. We're headed toward the Black Canyon. This trail is called Christmas Tree Pass, and it's Christmas Tree Pass Road.
And we were just wondering what makes it a Christmas tree
it's-
pass, because there are going to be no kind of Christmas trees around here.
Yeah, it's the middle of the desert. There's no Christmas trees. Well, we're going to show you, apparently, why this place is called Christmas Tree Pass. Here's a nice desert plant decorated like a Christmas tree. So here's the blue and silver. This tree kind of to our left right here has got underwear, boxers, and all sorts of weird things. There's some Christmas toy ornaments over there. There's a pink decorated tree up there, if you can see that. I have no real explanation for what this is, how it got started.
I'm just guessing because it's greener in this area or something. I don't know.
Perhaps. There's weird things in the desert.
Like
I've seen
Area
other things,
51.
but there are definitely some odd things out here. Anyway, pretty cool. But we're gonna mosey on toward the canyon.
The Spirit Mountain Wilderness and the Bridge Canyon Wilderness make up over 41,000 acres of the Newberry Mountains in southern Nevada. Since 2002, these lands have been managed jointly by the Bureau of Land Management and the National Park Service. This remote, arid wilderness area contains towering, white granite peaks reaching over 5,000 feet. Spirit Mountain, the highest peak at nearly 6,000 feet, is considered the sacred spiritual birthplace of the human-speaking tribal natives still in the region today. This harsh yet beautiful land is strewn with impressive granite boulders, steep canyon ridges, natural springs, jagged rock outcroppings, and hidden caves. Unfortunately, our journey into this rugged landscape was slowly being eclipsed by the ever-lengthening shadows cast by these majestic peaks. Yet, as the colorful terrain transitioned into the darkening sky, our excitement and intrigue of the mysterious desert night slowly intensified.
Jeff found a little friend.
That's a friend.
His favorite kind of animal.
No, listen.
A tarantula.
That's my favorite animal, not
Can you
Dad's.
see how big it is? Oh!
I don't like the way it moves.
Look how close Jeff's getting.
It's scary. scary.
because I
when
have plenty of room to run away. We are in the middle of the wilderness, miles and miles and miles away from any kind of civilization, out in the middle of the Mojave Desert. And we have been waiting for a couple of months to see this kind of night sky. Now the iPhone does not do any kind of justice, so we're not going to be able to share this in video because we don't have the proper equipment to do so. But I got to tell you, this night sky, it's amazing. You can see the Milky Way. The moon is not up, which is awesome because it's not creating any light pollution right now. So we are setting up our new telescope that we got. Now this is a spotting scope. It's not really a stargazing scope, but you can use it to look closer at the night sky. We're gonna see what that looks like, but even just with the naked eye out here, it is spectacular. All right, we're gonna try to get this thing zeroed in on some stars. Jupiter.
I think that's Jupiter right there.
Yeah, I don't know.
They know that's Jupiter right there.
That's Jupiter right there. I can see it on the screen. We got off the trail. It is almost 9 o'clock at night. The night sky was phenomenal. We had a great time. Sat out there for probably about an hour. We've got about an hour drive back to our campground. We're pretty tired. We didn't really plan to be out there after dark. It just was one of those things that kind of happened this evening. We got a late start to the day. We didn't get out of our camper until really mid-afternoon. I had a lot of work today, a lot of phone calls. We were gonna do a short hike to check out some petroglyphs. Didn't get to do that. Got there too late. It was basically dark, and we didn't want to hike in the desert after dark in an area that we had no clue where we were. So didn't think that would be a very wise choice. Even though we didn't do that, we were able to kind of make it up as we went. I mean, we were able to do something completely different that we weren't expecting to do. Make sure when you're traveling, just go with the flow. You never know what the next adventure is going to be.
Enjoy the moment you're in.
Yeah, and don't worry about maybe something you were planning to do, you didn't get to do. Just flow with what you're doing.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys later. We're going to go home and get some sleep because we're tired.
I'm very tired.
All right.
Please be sure to like this video and subscribe to our Rhodes Rules channel. And always remember, life is a journey. You hold your map.